Welcome back to another Wigan Roundup. So, in the last episode, we signed Wilson Palacios, Daniel Johnson, and Saido Berahino, and they all have game faces, by the way. You know, I keep saying that, but there's Omar Gonzalez, our captain. He was on the thumbnail for this episode, so that was pretty cool. But I thought, what a great way to restart Wilson Palacios' career by putting him in the team against his old club, Stoke. And I think, what was his name? Jacob commented in the last episode that, I didn't realise, but he is getting wasted at Stoke, isn't he? You know, he's pushing 30 years old, and he just needs game time. But here he is, this is his job. He's going to be linking up the defence with the midfield, and you can see the midfield is quite isolated, and so the defence, but it actually worked well in this game, even though the result wasn't perfect. And in this play, you'll see Bakuna lay it off to Palacios, who will get a shot in, and that was quite early in the game, so that was a pretty powerful shot. But Stoke, Premier League team, they're a big physical team, and that's why I decided to, we just conceded. That's not good, but so I brought on my physical players like Gonzalez, Rajkovic, Fokabul playing in left back, Bakuna, Palacios is a big lad, Meeking's on the ball now, and this is a sped up version of my play, and I just wanted to show you, all those quick passes we had. Berahino is now going to run around the box and take a shot, and from the corner, nothing from that, but Gonzalez will get a header, and it was off target, but you saw in the last episode, he got quite a few headers, and he scored a goal with the header, and Berahino manages to get a good goal on the bottom right corner, and that's why I signed him. I said that in the last episode. I signed Berahino because I needed another striker who can score goals and compete with Park Chu-young, Mae Kinnock and McLean, and we signed Pedro Ozog. So free agent, 5,000, and 63 overall, 20 years old, and it's the same deal with Goburn and Daniel Johnson, low overall players, cheap players, and maybe about, young-ish players, that need game time now. So some of these players are getting wasted, and then we just need to buy them, don't we? And they will grow over time. It will take maybe a season or two to get them to 70, and I hope that's the case. But deadline day ended, and we had to play Stoke again, because we drew that last game, didn't we? So we had to play them again, and we won that 2-1. And now I'm getting you ready for the Blackpool game. But if I could just go back to the Stoke game, we played well against a Premier League team, big physical team. We competed well. Gonzalez will have to change his boots, get the magician boots on, because this episode is kind of themed around him, or this roundup, because he's on the thumbnail. And all the big players would come on again. We're at the end of the season. We've played, I think it was about 30 or 40 games around there. Hartog, you can see on the right. But we're almost at the end of the season, and I just wanted to grind it out, start winning some games comfortably, so we could just get ourselves to 90 points or something like that. And Pedro Ozog, what a great first pass from him. Unfortunately, Goburn, ran too much, but Mae Kinnock's going to work well with Pedro Ozog again, who's playing in the cam position. And now Pedro Ozog is going to lift the ball up over the Blackpool defence, McLean, and he scored that goal a couple of times before, that same type of goal, where he just, like a half volley, and that's great to see all the teams celebrating. Doesn't it make the career mode look cool when they've all got game faces? I keep talking about game faces, but I think they look cool. And you just saw that half volley again. We'll see it on the James Ace replay. 26 minutes. And now we have another play here. Mae Kinnock. A shot from Goburn. Keeper saves. And on the end of it is Ozog. So Pedro Ozog manages to score a header on his debut. First goal for him to start off his Wigan career. And I think I'll be using him a lot more. I think he'll be the long-term replacement for Ben Watson. Ben Watson's about 28, 30 years old, I think. And the way I see, in this game, he did not play like a 63 overall. He played like his 70, 75, and it was just good to have him in the team just to try him out. Just good depth to the midfield now, and now we've got the table. So as I said, we are 58 points. Behind us are Watford, 56. And I think it would be good just to start winning lots and lots of games now. Make sure we win these games, these final games, just so we can get to 90 points or whatever it is pretty quickly. I don't know if you win the league automatically if you get 90 points or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I just want to get ahead now, and maybe some teams will start losing some points. A crunching tackle from Daniel Johnson, who hasn't had a big say in this episode or the last episode when I signed him, but it's going to be the same deal with players like him, Goburn, and Ozog. I want to develop these players. These players are low 60s, and I want them to go all the way to mid 70s. That'd be quite cool just to get good value for money. But in this sped up play, this is the second sped up play for this roundup. I want to show you how well we pass around the midfield. And when I played this in normal speed, normal motion, it was quite cool because we slowed the game down. We passed around. The defenders, Charlton players aren't even moving, and I don't know why they do that in this game. They There's no sliders or anything, but they just don't move. And you know, in this play we didn't really get anything out of it, but this is all in one take. So Bakuna is going to chop back, he's going to find the space and he's going to take a shot, and the keeper will have to make a save. The corner, nothing from that, but I just thought that was quite cool to show you. Now there's going to be a back heel right there, and that makes a good bit of space for Powell to take a shot. I think that was a knuckleball because the keeper had trouble with it, and another good back heel finds Watson. Watson will pass to Lua, shot, a save from the keeper, and now Charlton actually tried to put more players forward and we caught them off guard. Daniel Johnson, you can see his stamina. He's done for the game, and Makinuk will come in with the header. Another save from the keeper, and we just tried to make the perfect goal. You know, we tried to find the best bit of space like Arsenal do. You know, they want to find the perfect goal, and nothing from that. So 0-0. Now we're playing Derby. I think this is the last game, but look at this clearance from Lee Nichols. Whew, that's pretty good, isn't it? It didn't even leave the ground, didn't bounce. It just rolled all the way to the Derby player. We try to get back in the game, a through ball to McLean. Now McLean, fast player, he's going to cut inside, he's going to take a shot, and it comes off the Derby defender. Manaman's going to go for the solo effort, gets past the defender, he's going to pass off to Duncan, and he's going to come around again, chop inside, and he's going to take a shot. Ooh, nicely, that curled outwards into the far right corner, so that was quite nice. That's a good goal, 34 minutes, so it's 1-1. A McLean through ball finds McManaman. McManaman's going to cut inside, the curler shot, so it's the McManaman show. He scored 2 goals today, and we needed them. You know, we needed to win these games. We drew in the last game, but it was good to win this game. It was good to end this roundup with this game, and I think it's safe to say we're going to get promoted, at least first or second, and that will end our roundup for today. I think it's going to be about 2 or 3 more episodes until we finish the season and we get ready for the Premier League season, which will be really exciting. So if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.